Hello and welcome to Big Orbit Games unboxing video of the new X-Wing expansion, the Shadowcaster. My name is Simon, I'll be doing the unboxing today. So what I'm going to do is open this up and show you what's inside. This is not an in-depth guide or analysis into how to play it or best to utilise it, it's just to show you what's inside, maybe give you a few ideas, but otherwise just get to look at what the shiny stuff is in the box. So let's open it up. So this is a big ship expansion for Scum and Villainy. We've had quite a lot of large ships as of late in the waves, if I can eventually get this out of the box. But yeah, they've had quite a lot of large ships as of late, so once again we have another one for Wave 9. So let's just quickly show you this. So you get a leaflet inside. It explains all the different components you get in here. You get 4 different ship cards and 12 upgrades, which is the most exciting part as always. And then all the tokens you need to play with it. So you've got tractor beam tokens and the rules for it there, how the mobile firing arc works as well, which is a new feature. And there's also a little assembly guide because you do get a little firing arc token for this as well. A couple of rules about the large ship and mission 16, grab and smash. And then we have the Lancer class pursuit craft maneuvers, which is the official name of the Lancer class pursuit craft. Is the official name of the ship rather than the Shadowcaster, which is a title. So you can see it's maneuver dial there. It's fairly maneuverable actually for a large ship. So let's put that to one side, and we'll start having a look at what's in here. So you get the base for it and for your dial there. So let's dig into the tokens. So let's move this out, get the cards out. Like I said, we'll start with the tokens first. So you get your large ships here. So obviously this is the default primary firing arc, but you have got this new rotating arc, which you can do as an action to rotate which way you're shooting. And then you have all of your, and there's your rotating dial there. And then you've got all of your new tokens, stuff that you need for the missions as well. So there you go, everything you could need to fly. Ooh, fly this beauty. So let's have a look at the cards. So we'll come up to the upgrade cards in a minute. First we'll look at the ship itself. So here we have the titular character for it, Ketsu Onyo, sorry. So it's a pilot skill 7, 3 attack, 2 defense, which is quite high for a large ship, 7 hull and 3 shield. The action bar has focus, target lock, evade and the rotate arc, which is the new one there. Upgrades, we have elite, crew, and then 2 of the scum only upgrades. Illicit upgrades, I think they're called. And so clocking at 38 points, we also get the ability. At the start of the combat phase, you may choose a ship at range 1. If it is inside your primary and mobile firing arcs, assign 1 tractor beam token to it. So you can automatically drop a tractor beam on it. So that's pretty cool, rather than having to worry about having the upgrades and stuff. So here we have Asajj Ventress, I think I got that right. So for 1 point less, we've got the same stats as always, but pilot skill 6 rather than 7. Upgrades are the same and the action bar is the same, and the ability is at the start of the combat phase. You may choose a ship at range 1 to 2. If it is inside your mobile firing arc, assign a stress token to it. So those of you who love playing your stress bot builds. Sabine Wren. So pilot skill 5 now, but for 35 points, and we lose the elite upgrade slot as well. And her ability is when defending against an enemy ship inside your mobile firing arc at range 1 to 2, you may add 1 focus result to your roll. So just helps you increase that chance. As long as you've got your focus tokens on you, increases your chance of getting those beautiful hits in. Then we have Shadowport Hunter, so we're onto the more generic pilots here. Pilot skill 2, so I mean we've had a big drop in pilot skills, drops in 2 points as well. Same upgrades, same actions, obviously no ability though. And then we have using cargo and the debris cloud token rules, so make sure you double check those if you're going to be using the debris token or the cargo, or you could just pause the video where I'm holding them. So yeah, so there's a nice upgrade cards. Sorry, those are the rules reference. Now onto the upgrade cards. So Veteran Instinct, so classic reprint, elite upgrade, 1 point, increases your pilot skill value by 2. We've all seen and known and loved this. IG-88D, scum only, crew 1 point. You have the pilot ability of each friendly ship with the IG-2000 upgrade card in addition to your own pilot ability. Bit of an odd one, I know, but it does make sense. Ketsu Onyo herself, so 1 point crew member, scum only. At the start of the end phase, you may choose one enemy ship inside your firing arc at range 1 to 2. That ship does not remove its tractor beam tokens. Yeah, so works really well. As long as you've obviously set it up with the tractor beam setup. Obviously you can't use it on her own ship because she can't be a crew and a pilot. Then we have Lats Razi, scum only crew member, 2 points. When defending, you may remove 1 stress token from the attacker to add 1 evade result to your roll. Pretty cool ability there to utilize stress tokens. Black Market Slicer Tools, 1 point illicit upgrade. As an action, you can choose a stressed enemy ship at range 1 to 2 and roll an attack die. On a hit or crit, remove 1 stress token and deal it 1 face down damage card. So that's pretty brutal, that bypassing shields and everything. So we get 2 of those in there. Rigged Cargo Chute. So large ship only, 1 point illicit upgrade, and action, discard this card to drop 1 cargo token. As I said, the cargoes, your rules reference for the cargoes is on there and in your book. Countermeasures, large ship only modification is 3 points, quite a lot for an upgrade these days. At the start of the combat phase, you may discard this card to increase your agility value by 1 until the end of the round. Then you may remove an enemy target lock from your ship. That's pretty useful. I'm always iffy though about discarding the cards, especially at 3 points. You do get a lot for it, but for 3 points, it's a bit rough. Gyroscopic targeting, so this is for the Lancer class only modification. 2 points. At the end of the combat phase, if you execute a 3, 4, or 5 speed maneuver this round, you may rotate your mobile firing arc. So allows you to do that without having to use up your precious action to do it. Tactical Jammer, so large ship only modification. Your ship can obstruct enemy attacks, and this is a 1 point upgrade. Good for just getting your body in the way, I guess. And we get 2 of those in there. And we have the Shadowcaster title itself. 3 points. After you perform an attack that hits, if the defender is inside your mobile firing arc and at range 1 to 2, you may assign the defender 1 tractor beam token. So yeah, so you're passing around some tractor beams with this. It looks like it's going to be quite an interesting big ship to fly, especially the crew and double illicit upgrade slots. You know, there's going to be a lot of different things you can do with this. I like that it's utilizing the tractor beam as well. I mean, I know it fits with what it does, but I like that more things are using the tractor beam other than just the large ships. So, I say the epic ships. So let's have a look at the actual model itself. So this is a big ship. So here we go. So as you can see, it's quite a big ship. I'm sure if any of you have watched Rebels, you'll automatically recognize it anyway. Detailing, it's all right. There's actually quite a lot of bland open spots. I mean, personally, around the cockpit and stuff, to me is a little dull actually. And again, a bit on the engine. I suppose if they're following the model from the show, it makes sense that, you know, it's not as highly detailed, I guess would be the word. Maybe it's just the way it's been painted. I really like the overall design, but there are little nitpicky details, and when everything FFG produces is always so good, unfortunately I am going to be the guy that is little and nitpicky. And again, the underneath seems a bit bland and flat. There is some panel work and stuff like that, but it just feels a bit dull. The more you look at it, the more you realise there's big open gaps and not a lot going on there, but it's nitpicking. It still is a fantastic model. I do really like it. I like the design and the shape of it as well. And the cockpit's very fighty cockpit. I could do ideally something a bit bigger or meatier personally, but again, you know, that's not FFG's fault. That's a design of the ship itself. So the actual model itself seems fairly solid. Seems pretty good. Nothing seems too flimsy on it or anything. So yeah, usual high quality standard FFG. I mean, overall I do really like it. It is really cool. It's cool to look at from the front as well. So yeah, so there we go. that is everything in the Shadowcaster. It's a really cool big ship. It's a really cool large ship. I really like the look of it. I mean, Scum have got quite a few large ships now though, so I'd like to see some of the other factions get large ships in future waves, but yeah, like as I said earlier, I like the fact that it utilises the tractor beam and stuff like that, and you get a good variety of upgrades in there, so plenty of use for the rest of your Scum miniatures if that's what you play. So yeah, so there we go. That is everything in the Shadowcaster. So remember, all the individual components you've seen here can be bought and sold on our website individually on bigorbitcards.co.uk. Remember to like and subscribe. Check out my other Wave 9 unboxing videos if you want to see what the rest of Wave 9 was like for X-Wing. Other than that, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.